That really rocked me to the core. It's still very unbelievable to me, and it's very, sometimes I'm just speechless. What's up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite girl, Jay Shara, coming back to you with yet another video. This is so, I don't even know the word to use. I'm just excited to be back on this channel. I am so glad to be back in front of you, my precious J-Bay. I have not forgotten about you. I think about you like every single freaking day. I swear, I've been just thinking like, when am I gonna record, and when should I get back on YouTube, or do they hate me? Do you miss me? Like, what is tea? A lot of you rewatch videos and you'll comment like, I miss you, when are you coming back? And I see you all, and I just appreciate the unwavering support. However, it's just been a lot of changes. The things I've went through, still going through, kind of forced me to put YouTube on the back burner, just take a step back from everything. And that's what we're here to talk about today. So I'm sorry that I've been super, not only inconsistent, but just MIA on this YouTube channel. Like, I swear to goodness, I missed y'all so freaking much. I really do like what I do. I like making content. I like being on YouTube. I like having discourse and fellowship with you all. I'm a bit nervous just because it has been 6 freaking months since I last posted, July 16th, but I'll get into that further into the video. It's actually been like 6 months and like 11 or so days, but who's counting? Not me. But the things that have been going on, because we're playing catch up right now, before I'll get into like the Q&A, honestly, the Q&A is not even that. Like, I wrote on YouTube the other day, like, send me some questions so that we can catch up. Dude, the algorithm has banished me. The algorithm put me at the bottom of the barrel because I ain't posted in 6 months. So I don't even know if you all have seen the freaking community post that I put on my channel about asking me a question so that we can catch up. However, it was salvaged on Instagram because I posted the same thing on Instagram, like, ask me a question. I will be making a video sometime soon. And to start off, I started YouTube in what, 2018, and ever since then I've had like some, in the beginning, like first couple of years, I didn't really have a rhythm, but once like 2019, 2020 hit, that's when I started to establish some type of schedule or some type of formula. I like to do stuff when it feels good and when it feels right, and when I feel it in my soul. Like, I want to post this and that, and I know if I do want to gain the success that many people do have on this platform, there's just some rules and regulations that I will have to follow. But at the same time, I swear to y'all, I'm not here for that. Like, of course I want fortune and like the financial gain. Like, I would be completely lying to y'all if I would say that's not something that I'm looking for, because who isn't on planet Earth? Like, get real. But that's not my end all be all. That's literally not my main goal, because if it was, I still would be pumping out content like a no limit soldier. But it is what it is. So I'll push it back to 2022 when I moved from Vegas and I went to Colombia. Even though I was traveling and moving around, I was really on some whatever happens, it is what it is, like going with the flow, moving like water type of thing around that time frame. That country, in comparison to United States, they're just so much more lax. So going there was like a breath of fresh air. When I got there, that's when I got really inconsistent with YouTube. I didn't have to work. I didn't have to do my 9 to 5. And I don't know, I guess that pushed me to be lazy in the American eyes. I'm a bit apprehensive when I share this with others that my main goal here on earth is not to be a millionaire. I am okay with being comfortable and being content with what I have, as long as I have food on the table, as long as I can travel when I want to. I'm not rich, I swear. I don't sell drugs. That a lot of people who follow me on social media or old friends that I may have had in college and in high school, they be like, what do you do? And they'll joke like, are you a drug lord, or how do you travel so much? I just know how to travel, and it's just me. I don't have children. I don't have anything or anyone else that I have to provide for. So I'm gonna go on the days that are the cheapest. I'm gonna get the best deal. I'm gonna stay for however short, ever long I want to, or do anything that's most beneficial to me to save the most money. Beneficial for me to save the most money. And also, I like really don't spend too much money on food or clothes or buying other people's shit. Like, all my money is my money, and I spend it on travel. Like, I don't have, like, I know a lot of people go out for drinks. Like, I don't go out for drinks on the weekend. Like, I'm not a super party animal unless I'm doing that while I'm traveling. But anyway, that's neither here or there. I don't know where I was going on that. I'm always going off on a tangent. So anyway, fast forward to the end of that year in 2022. That's when my father passed, and that was sort of like a wake-up call, because for one, I was actually supposed to see him about 3 days before he passed. I can't really put myself back in that headspace, but I do know, like, for quite some time, like months on end, I was just like wow, like, death is real. Might I add, I've never had anyone so close to me pass. So that was just a whole new experience that I've never gone through. I didn't know how to operate. I didn't know how to react. I can be a bit dramatic, but I'm not super emotional. So it was just like what the fuck, basically. How do I deal with this? Like, what do I do with this information? Like obviously I was sad. Obviously I cried when I first got the news and at the funeral, and I still have my days where I'm just like, what the fuck? Or if I want to call him and I'm just like, what the fuck, I need to vent. But I just don't know how to deal with it. That's when I really sat down and I was around my family. I was posting sporadically, not really in the mood to upload, not really in the mood to edit. Of course I wanted to be on here. Of course I wanted to have that fellowship with you all, but it felt forced. I don't like doing anything that I don't want to do, and I know that's a bit naive of me to say, but if YouTube is my hobby and YouTube is supposed to be like a creative space for me, or like an outlet, I don't want to force it. I don't care how much money's involved or if I'm trying to progress. Like, I just want to do everything that I'm doing naturally, and I want to do it well. And another thing is, I never want to come on my channel like anxious or when I'm going through shit. Like, I know that I just said YouTube is a creative space and an outlet for me, but I don't want to come on here venting to y'all. I've done that before, where I've been going through stuff and I just treat y'all as my therapist or just like my outlet, and I don't want to do that either. Like, when I come on here, I really want to give y'all good vibes. So that's a part of the reason why I took a step back. But as soon, I'm not kidding y'all, as soon as I came back, I'm back in the headspace. Like, I feel grounded. I'm not traveling as much. Like, I'm not moving around. I feel ready. I feel calm. Once I was ready to record again, this was July of last year, my brother passed. My brother and I, we were like this. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm telling you now. Like, my brother and I would say we were best friends. Like, we really supported each other. We weren't siblings who like argue a lot, or like we did a lot together, and we went to the same college together. We would party together. We would travel together. We would literally go on spring break trips together, and people would be like, that's so weird, like how y'all always together. Or people will admire us because like y'all are siblings and y'all really just vibe. And that's just how it was. Like, if you know me, you know, like, I did not play about my brother Steven at all. And I used to always say, like, yes, I love my dad, but I used to always say, like, if anything happens to my brother or my mom, like, I don't know what I would do. And then it fucking happened. Like, my brother, bro, like, and I was literally with him up until he passed. However, that really rocked me to the core. It's still very unbelievable to me, and it's very, sometimes I'm just speechless. Like, my brother, he was only 2.5 years older than me. He would have been 31 last year. Life is crazy as fuck. I will say that. Life is definitely complex, but I'm dealing with it. Like, I swear I'm okay. Like, of course I'm sad. I think the most horrific or saddening part or selfish part that I feel about my brother's death is I'm only 28. I'm young as hell. And if God allows me to live a long life, I have so many years ahead of me that my brother will not be a part of. And I have so many years where I'm going to be sad, because I know I'll always be sad about it. I'll never be happy about my brother's fucking death. But I have so many years of pain. Like, it just feels horrible. Like, I literally can't put it in any other way than that. Like, it feels terrible that I have to constantly be reminded of that. And like, it really sucks. Like, every day is like, I don't want to say a struggle, but every day I fight to remain positive. Like, that's just something of, or how my brain is wired. Like, I just don't want to live life in agony. Like, every day I'm just like, God, give me strength. I go to work, I smile, and I just get through the day. Like, honestly. Oh my God. I was wondering, honestly, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. Like, this shit is crazy. Obviously, like, the first couple of months of my brother's passing, or even the first week, I was a mess. But I pushed. Like, I'm a pusher. Like, I don't like to be stuck. I hate crying. I will cry so I can pass the emotions, but I hate being really fucking sad. Like, that is just something that I try to avoid. And a lot of people will give me advice like, you need to feel those emotions and it'll come one day, and you have to feel your pain, and you have to run your race or go through the emotions. And I swear, I feel like I am until moments like this where I'm like, fuck, I am really sad. I guess I'm growing through it, learning through it. But one thing about it is, I'm not trying to be sad. I'm not trying to be crying every day. I know Steven would not want me to be crying every day. Like, he was such a great soul. And I know many people say that about their loved ones who passed on. But my brother was amazing. Like, he was an amazing young man. He was a stand-up, upright individual. And I look up to him so much. And he's helped me a lot. Even after he's gone, like, just help me be a better person. Like, even if I'm going through something, or if I'm dealing with a person who, you know, I'm butting heads with, I'll think like, how would my brother respond? Yes, I'm still being myself, but I just know that Steven always had a better way of operating when it comes to situations like that, because my attitude and ego can get in the way a lot. But my brother, he was such a just kind-hearted individual. Like, the shit is crazy. So that's the second reason why I freaking stopped recording. Like, that really crushed my soul. Right now I'm thinking, how am I even moving on? But I know how, and that's God, and that's my support system. Like, without my friends and my family and my faith, I would be balled up in the corner somewhere. I'm just so grateful for my drive. I'm so grateful for my faith. I'm so grateful for my mind that I'm not turning to anything like drugs or alcohol to keep me going. I'm just very grateful for the life I live. I still think life is beautiful. I still think life is worth living. I'm still happy. I'm still smiling even after such a tragic event transpired. After that, like, I know I've gone through shit. I've gone through heartbreak. I've gone through being fucking shot. I've gone through being alone in my own city or a whole nother freaking country. But my brother's passing really just put a lot of different things into perspective. And looking at how I operate now, how I try to not let a bad moment in my day ruin the whole day. I just really try to be positive about a lot more things. I was typically more, I was still optimistic in the past, but now it's just like, life is very short. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be here next week. So just cherish the moments that you do have. Cherish the people that you do have in your life. Those who love you and are there for you. Take care of them. And just, honestly, it's so cliche, but literally live your life to the fullest. I feel like that event, my brother's passing, really even pushed me further to operate in the way that I do. Nothing can stop me at this point. Nothing and no one. I feel like a lot of the times we'll have defeatists in our life who are put in your life to discourage you. We even have the devil trying to discourage you, but I feel like after going through that, like, there's really nothing that can stop me. There's literally nothing that anyone can say to diminish my confidence, or it's just like, life is way too short for that. So I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna continue to fight. I'm gonna continue to pursue happiness and health and positivity and just, yeah, I don't know, BJ Shara, like, it's very fucking hard. I won't say it like it isn't, but I know that I can do it. I know that my brother wants me to be happy, so that's exactly what I'm gonna be. And I love being happy. It feels good. I deserve to be happy despite anything that I've gone through, and I truly believe that. So yeah, life is crazy as hell, but I appreciate you all who are still here, sticking beside me as a freaking J-Bae. I missed y'all so much. I cannot wait to react to videos. So with that being said, please drop down some recommendations, because I really do actually want to react today. But honestly, I'm so out of the freaking YouTube reaction headspace. I'm like, what do I react to? I wanted to react to Cat Williams, and I know the like Nicki and Meg back and forth beef drama is really popular right now, but I don't know, that's not really something I'm interested in talking about. I want to see some funny shit. Like, I want to laugh. I kind of want to get back into my comedic reactions, or like some sports, or I know the Super Bowl is coming up, so I do have plans on reacting to that halftime show of freaking Usher. I just remember, like, I cannot believe I didn't see him in freaking Vegas. Like, I was asleep. However, outside of that, I will address the comments that I got on YouTube first, and then we'll head over to Instagram. Someone asks, how am I doing? I'm doing well. And then another person asks, are you coming back to YouTube? And I addressed that in the beginning of the video. I've always had plans on coming back to YouTube. I've never ever thought I was going to quit YouTube. I really want you all to tell me what I need to react to, and then I'm gonna get to it basically. Another question says, when are you considering a vacation in South Africa? Honestly, more recently have been dying to get to Africa. I kind of, when I go, want to be there for a while. I don't really know if I'm a traveler or a vacationer. I'm not sure if it's a difference, but in my head, I believe I'm a vacationer. I like to be in a place for a while when I go, I like to learn about the place. I like to learn about the history, go to museums, go on different tours, get to know the people, go out to eat, people watch, even sometimes the language. For me, it's not just going around and posting and say that I went to a place. Like, no, I'm actually trying to learn the world around me. So again, back to the question, I'm not sure when I'm going, but I do know that I will get there eventually. Maybe we can meet up. Have you ever been to Japan? No, Cole, I have not been to Japan, but I really do want to go. Do you live there or something? Maybe we can meet up. If y'all ask me about any freaking place, have I been, have I gone, have I thought about it, when, just know the answer is always gonna be yes, I want to go. Like, I literally want to go everywhere. I want to learn about every place. If I could snap my fingers and learn every language in the world, like, that would be my #1 wish. Because I love people. Like, I like learning about other people and the way the world works. What are your plans and goals for 2024? I actually have that written down in my notes, but honestly, I just want to improve my being in every way possible. So here are a few goals that I have. Of course, there's one about financial goals, and I have a specific number set of what I want in my savings by December. I'm not gonna tell y'all, but that's what I want in my savings. Another goal that I have, well, it's 2 in 1, but it's about language acquisition. However, it's to learn French and Arabic. And honestly, I don't really like to tell my travel plans before I go, but I have been thinking real long and hard about visiting a friend in France and being there for about 2 or 3 months and just going hard with my French. I actually started learning French around the same time that I did Spanish. However, I am bilingual with Spanish. But when I got to college, my professor was so freaking hard in French that I dropped the course, and that is probably one of my biggest regrets that I have in life is, why did I drop it? Why didn't I just be confident and fail, but keep going? Like, learn it, like, you're gonna get it. But I swear, that very first day, I literally was like on the verge of crying in class. Like, I just cannot do this. But for some reason, I kept going with Spanish, and Spanish was hard. And now I learn it, now I know it. So I don't know, so learning French is something, like, that's a big goal for me right now, especially because I have tons of friends who speak French, and I have a myriad of friends who live not only in France, they all live in Paris. I have nothing holding me back here. I can literally move there for a few months, learn it, and go, or stay there if I love it. Another language that I really want to learn is Arabic. I've been saying that for fucking years. It's just like, girl, I just feel like I'm all talk. Like, girl, you either gonna learn the fucking language or not. It wasn't until college until I started acquiring the language, but I graduated in 2018. That was so many years ago. Like, I forgot. Like, Ana Ismi J, that's the only thing I remember. And Shukran, thank you. Like, I'm tired of playing with myself. Like, I just really want to progress in every way possible when it comes to me and what I'm learning. Like, I just love learning. I just love learning, like, new stuff. I really want to be a part of an adult tennis club. So when I move back to wherever, I'm not gonna tell y'all, but when I move back to this certain area, I'm going to be a part of this tennis club. Like, I'm super excited about that. And all of these, honestly, I just looked at one of my goals. I'm probably not gonna say that one, but y'all are gonna know once I start doing it. You're gonna know why I didn't say it. But anyway, all of these are like hobby related, like hobbies. None of this is about like my job or anything, because I literally been focusing on that for the longest time now that I haven't been in y'all space. Another thing is, I really want to learn how to learn how to roller skate, but learn how to roller skate well. Like, that's something that I'm super interested in. And last but not least, I want to learn how to play another instrument. Like, I know how to play the tuba right now. I started that in 5th grade. But I think I want to learn how to play the saxophone, because I think it just sounds so beautiful. I think the clarinet, the flute, the trumpet, what else do I think? sounds really, the French horn sounds amazing. But I think I do want to learn the saxophone and the piano. I think if I learn the piano, like I'll just be fucking cold at it. But I do want to learn the saxophone because that's probably one of the most beautiful sounding instruments in my head. And like I said, this last one on my list, I'm not gonna tell y'all, but y'all gonna know once I start posting about it. Y'all gonna be like, okay, I see why she didn't say nothing. But anyway, the next question is, how was or is Jamaica? No, I'm not in Jamaica anymore. Jamaica was freaking lovely. I think the best part about Jamaica was just the weather. Oh my God, it was beautiful. One thing about me, I like to chill. So when the weather is amazing, I literally would just go outside and take a nap. One thing about me, I like to chill, I like to eat, and I like to sleep. So I'm full. I had a little nice cocktail. The weather is amazing and breezy. It's not scorching, and I'm asleep outside with no shoes on. What? Now I will say one thing that was sort of should I use that word, annoying about Jamaica were the men, and kind of like, you know what, I'll get into that in another video. Jamaica was good overall. No, fuck it, I'll just say it, like it was a bit unprofessional, and I went to an all-inclusive resort and it kind of like disappointed me, especially with spending so much money. My friend and I, we were kind of like upset with that, unprofessional and like the lack of hospitality. And I know it varies from place to place. Maybe it's just the type of establishment they had, or maybe if we would have complained, because we didn't speak to management or anything. And it wasn't just like super horrible. It was just like a shocker, some of the things that transpired. But overall, Jamaica was good. People like my friends or family asked like, would you go again? And honestly, yeah, I would. But like, it's definitely not on the top of my list of, oh, I gotta get back to that place. It's ironic because I already had a second Jamaica trip planned for the end of this year, like October, November-ish. However, now I'm kind of like apprehensive, but I'm gonna go again, like fuck it, like YOLO. Someone asked, how was Jamaica and New York? I just talked about Jamaica. New York was really good. I'm trying to think like, what all did I do? I did so much crap in New York, and literally the trips were 2 weeks, like a week and a half apart. So I think that's why I was more chill and more on the like lazy type of time, and I just wanted to be catered to. So that really like kind of promoted or influenced the way I wanted to be treated or catered to in Jamaica. However, like I said, New York was such a really good trip. As I told y'all earlier in the video, my mom and I went to New York for the week of New Year's. And we just had a really great time. We stayed in a really nice hotel. We ate really great food. Everything we did was just like a 10 out of 10. Like probably my favorite thing that we did in New York though was the very first night that we got there. We went to this burlesque type of nutcracker musical show, and it was just so amazing. I forgot how much I love musicals and shows. That's the first one that I've been to in years from what I can remember, and I just had an amazing time. Like the dancers were great, the singers were amazing, the environment was beautiful. It was just such a great time. It was a great first night and a great introduction of New York to my mom, like because she's never been there. We ate, like I said, a lot of great food. We did a lot of walking. We went to Manhattan. We visited like the old, or the what am I trying to say, the 9/11 memorial. We were in Brooklyn. We stayed in Brooklyn for the first 4 nights. So there we just did so much. Like it was just a great vibe. I don't know why I'm talking so much, because I have a vlog of it actually that I will post. I actually have 2 vlogs in New York. I don't know exactly how I want that to go, but I have 2 New York vlogs because I did go to New York in August as well. So yeah, y'all see, New York is a vibe. I have something to say about New York too. I was such a, ooh, I want to live in New York, I want to do this, like I'm a New York girl, I'm an East Coast girl, like I love New York. But honestly, even though I had such an amazing time in New York, I realized I might be a West Coast girl. Like, after living on the western part of the United States for like the last couple of years, I'm like, I kind of might prefer it a little more, especially the like California, Los Angeles area. Like, it's just a bit more chill, slower. The weather's beautiful all year round. There's beaches. It's just my vibe. Like, it just screams Jay Shara. So I know y'all didn't ask for any of that information, but you can do what you want with it. The next question is the top 5 things you would like to do this year. I feel like it's all travel related. I really need to sit down if I want to hit my savings goal. It's a really big goal. And if I'm being honest with myself, Jay Shara, you need to stop. You need to sit down. You need to stop traveling, because that's where all your money's going to. And if you want that freaking savings, you need to just stop. Like, girl. Oh, I can't say that. Oh my, I need to keep it real with y'all, but honestly, I can't say what I was about to say. But what else do I want to do this year? I want to go on one more trip with my mom. I want to go on a trip with my friends. My birthday is coming up. I'm about to be 29. I guess speaking of 29, I really want to do something special for myself. Like, it's my last year in my 20s. Before, I was like, oh my God, I'm such an old ass bitch. But now I'm just like, it is what it is. It's my last year in my 20s. I'm about to do it up. I still believe that I am young. But I don't know, it's like kind of bittersweet. Like, wow, I'm really gonna be 30 next year. Like, it's so bizarre to even think about. But I really want to do something nice for myself, because typically I don't celebrate my birthday. This year I really want to do something nice. I will look beautiful. I will be feeling cute. I will be feeling myself. That's all I care about. Eating good food, good vibes, being around people I love. Like, that's what I want to do. Next question, because I talk too much. Burgers or wings? Ooh, I'm gonna have to say burgers, because I don't know, I've just always been a burger bitch. Like, that's so funny that someone asked that, because I literally just posted on Twitter yesterday. I want a fat, juicy burger with cheese, onion, garlic, egg, bacon, mustard, and ketchup, or some special sauce. I'm kind of hungry. Oh, that sounds so fat, with some like steak fries, or ooh, wings with steak fries though. I don't know. The only way I would choose wings over burgers is if I was in Indianapolis right now. There's this spot called Keystone Sports Review, and the wings slap every time. 10 out of 10. 5 freaking stars. 2 thumbs up every time, and the flavor is honey mild. Like, ooh! Oh my God, that sounds so fucking fire right now. But that's the only way I would choose the wings over the burger, because I just feel like burger gonna slap every single time. My current crush. Who is, okay, it don't say who is my current crush. It just says current crush. I'm not saying that. Like, I'm just not gonna say that. I'm sorry. That's just crazy. You know who he is though. I guarantee you that. How are you feeling about 2024? I feel really good about 2024, and I know people be like, new year, new me, but I think it's just me right now. I feel as though I'm in a really healthy state, a very positive state. So wherever the mind goes, the body will follow. I feel like everything good and abundant is flowing to me right now. I really feel like I am in my like gratitude bag. So I don't know, whenever I'm just grateful and positive and happy and filling my cup up, like, that's when I have the best time in life. And I feel really great about this year. Like, everything is on the up and up, like, for real. Bank account, body, because I'm eating healthy, drinking my water, my crush, traveling, like, I'm back on YouTube. Like, what? Like, everything just look good. Like, what? Like, everything, like, what? Last question. Ooh, this would be the last freaking question. Like, this is exactly why I'm about to end the freaking video. Someone said, will I be making an OnlyFans? And I'm gonna keep it a stat 1,000 with y'all. I thought about it. I thought about it, but it's just something that I just can't do that. Like, I thought about it in terms of like financial gain. That will be the only reason why I do it, because it's easy money, like dead ass. I'm just keeping it a stack with y'all. I know how to take pictures and I know how to make shit look good. Like, I would dress it up and make it real for y'all, but I just can't. Like, I just have way too much dignity. I have way too much pride. And I just feel like there are other ways to do shit. I don't think that's the path or the route in life that I need to take. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and if you missed me, give me a beautiful thumbs up. And please, 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 please do not forget to type down in the comment section what you all want me to react to next, because I'm ready to get back into this, like, for real, for the 27th time now. I miss y'all so freaking much. I hope y'all miss me. I hope y'all miss me. But other than that, thank you so much. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for listening to me, for hearing me out. Hopefully you believe me and trust that I am here to stay, because I promise I am. I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, I hope. Oh my God, I'm about to say it. I love you. You love yourself 10 times more. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao. Oh my God.